Alright guys, so today I want to get into this new suit. This is the Mark 39, the Starboost armor. And this is of course one of Tony Stark's many marks. And want to get a little bit into this head sculpt. I really like the paint job that they gave this. There you see kind of like that pearl white. And then on the faceplate, it's more of that dark gray metal that you see there. So it's really cool. One thing I noticed is you see that little lining there. Also, that metallic gray. And you see kind of like a small check there. A red check by the earpiece. And this armor is pretty bulky. I like the way they built it. If you notice here, you're going to see that gold plate in the front. And of course, the art reactor there in the center. And then on the side, a little bit more of those dark gray metallic patterns. Going further down, you see a lot more of this really neat armor. A lot of cool patterns went into this side there of the abdomen. And then further down, they just did a really good job. There you see more of that metallic gray. And then the boots. This is a really cool diorama. I ordered this diorama not too long ago just for display purposes. So I decided, why not use it? And there you see kind of like that Tony Stark vibe diorama where he puts up his suits. One thing about this figure also is that it comes with 2 interchangeable hands. If you notice here, these are the 2 interchangeable hands. And then, of course, it comes with 4 different blasts. I believe the 4 blasts are 2 for the hands and then, of course, 2 for the feet. So you could put them in a flight mode if you'd like. And also, that's a really cool thing. I want to go ahead and just turn them around real quick, give you a better look at that figure. And there you see the back. Really nice job. Like the boosters that they gave him on the back, if you notice there. They gave him really cool boosters. And then that gold in the center. Really nice touch for the most part. The bottom of the thigh areas, there's almost all white. And then you see a little bit of the gray mechanics there on the joints. And of course, a little bit of gold on the side of the boots. So this is a really neat figure, like it a lot. And this is, of course, by Gamerverse. This is a Tony Stark Mark 39 Starboost done by Hasbro Gamerverse. So this is the newest Mark 39 by Marvel Legends, Hasbro. Alright guys, so the next figure I want to get into is War Machine. Obviously, War Machine is Rhodey. And this is so cool. I really like this War Machine. Starting with the head sculpt, one thing that I noticed was the infrared light that you see there. And you also see it on the machine gun that you see there. And it's, of course, bringing that like firing kind of round that you see. So like the whole translucent round that they gave him. A lot of accessories came with this figure. If you notice, the rockets is another thing. And I want to go ahead and show you a little bit more in detail. There you see the blaster on the side. And of course, you go ahead and you just pop those in for the effects. But the effects are what make this figure so neat, because obviously War Machine is a warrior. I mean, it comes loaded with a bunch of weapons. And this is one of the things that I really like. I also like the vibe that they gave this War Machine. Kind of like that old school cartoon look, if you notice here. But there's just so many accessories that came with it. And that's one of the things that Marvel Legends has to do more often. Start giving them more realistic kind of accessories. So when you put them in battle scenes, they just look really epic. This War Machine is by far one of the best. I like the rounds that they gave there for that blaster on the hand. You can tell just a bunch of rounds coming out. And it's just a nice touch. Love the smoke also from behind the rockets as the rockets are flying up in the air. That rocket blaster that you see there. The effects, like I said, they just pop right in. and very simple. Like the whole War Machine vibe, they gave him that old school look like I was mentioning before, and you can tell here on the boots that he comes with that fiery blast, and then a couple of little bases where you can plug that fire coming out from the bottom of the boot. And then of course in the bottom of the boot there's a small hole for those fires to get popped into. Just love that whole transparent look, and then kind of like that smoke in the bottom of the fire just gives it that touch like he's really taking off. And this is War Machine, man, and they did such a good job with this War Machine. This is a deluxe box set by Marvel Legends Hasbro, and as you can tell, love what they did with the whole uniform. They kept them kind of like the old school Marvel Legends Toy Biz, kind of a little boxy, not too bad, but they wanted to give them that old school look, and I really like it. I like the fact that they kept War Machine this way. And one thing I noticed, this is not really like a silver. I mean, it does look like it because I guess of the wash, but it's not bad. I like what they did with it. Of course, here you see that they gave him a silver wash, and just a nice job with the silver, and then of course the black. War Machine is such a warrior, man. Love what they did with all the weapons and all the accessories. One thing also, aside from the bases that we just spoke about, is he does come with a couple of rounds there, and then of course that smoke that you can easily plug in to that pistol on the side of the hands, or even on the upper cannons. So these are a couple of things that also came with it. And then of course the Rhodey head sculpt that you're looking at there, but I'm going to go ahead and put that on so you guys can get a better look on how he looks, so that way you guys can determine if you want to have him with the War Machine head sculpt or the Rhodey head sculpt, but that's up to you. Another thing that I wanted to mention was the box. Of course, this is the box it comes in. Just wanted to show you a better look at that. And there you see a picture of War Machine, and then on the side of the box, see a real good look at that War Machine. Just looks massive. Love this War Machine, man. They did such a great job. And this is by Marvel Legends Hasbro. Alright guys, so here you see Rhodey's head sculpt, and I really like what they did with this head sculpt. Definitely looks more like that cartoon era War Machine that we're looking at there. And of course, James Rhodes, one of Iron Man's close friends. So definitely worthy of wearing that War Machine suit. Of course, before the Punisher made it his, but that's a whole different topic. And here you can tell that is the very neat look to the Rhodey head sculpt. Also, there's a little bit of lining on the side of the head sculpt, if you can tell there. So you can get a better look at that head sculpt. Just a serious look, like he means business. And this is from the deluxe box set by Marvel Legends Hasbro. Alright guys, just wanted to show you my new Hulkbuster diorama. And there you can see the Hulkbuster suit is already in place. And of course, this comes with really cool LED lights on the side. So there you can see the LED lights, and also on the very top. Just one thing I wanted to show you. And this is of course a new diorama to my collection. Obviously, the Hulkbuster is worthy of having a really cool diorama. And there you can see the transparency of the Hulkbuster suit. And of course the mark, it tells you on the side there. So just wanted to show that off. Of course, I'm going to go ahead and take off the transparency so you can get a better look at the inside of this diorama. Alright guys, so there you see my Hulkbuster, and this Hulkbuster, by the way, is from a double box set by Marvel Studios, Marvel Legends Hasbro, and it comes with the Hulk. So I put this one in, this Hulkbuster, instead of my Build-A-Figure Hulkbuster, only because the paint job on this one is a little bit more cool. It has a little bit more metallic patterns on the wash, like you can tell there. And then, of course, there you see the footing, the placing for the footing. And then the LED lights on the side and on the very top. And then in the back, you can tell that there's an art reactor there and a lot of cool features. Very cool patterns there. That technological kind of pattern that you see there on the sides as well. And this is the Hulkbuster from the Marvel Studios double box set with the Hulk, like I mentioned, and also done by Marvel Legends Hasbro. Just wanted to give you guys a glimpse of how the Hulkbuster fits in there. And of course, there's more than enough room for the Hulkbuster suit since it's so massive. And of course, guys, this is my newest diorama for the Hulkbuster suit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode on the Hulkbuster diorama. Of course, the War Machine and the Starboost Iron Man that you guys see there. Please subscribe, hit that bell for the next notification, and definitely hit us with a like. I'm G Infinite. Peace out, YouTube.